Welcome to our technical analysis report on Vivakor Inc., ticker symbol VIVK. Today we'll break down the latest data and trends for this penny stock, currently trading at just 0.06. VIVK has been on a rough ride, experiencing a severe and prolonged downtrend. In this video, we'll explore the technical indicators, price movements, and what all this means for investors. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just curious about penny stocks, this analysis will give you a clear picture of VIVK's current situation. Let's dive in and start with an executive summary of the stock's recent performance. Vivakor Inc. is trading at 0.06, which places it firmly in the penny stock category. Over the past year, VIVK has lost a significant portion of its value, and the technical indicators are overwhelmingly bearish. The stock is hovering near its 52-week low, making it a high-risk investment. In this scene, we'll summarize the key points: the ongoing downtrend, the negative technical signals, and the overall risk profile. This sets the stage for a deeper dive into the specific trends and indicators that are shaping VIVK's outlook. Start with the short-term trend. VIVK's price is currently below both its 5-day and 10-day simple moving averages, which are 0.061 and 0.069 respectively. This signals a continued short-term downtrend. When a stock trades below these averages, it often means sellers are in control and the price could continue to fall in the near future. This short-term weakness is the first warning sign for traders looking for quick gain. Moving to the medium-term trend, VIVK is trading well below its 20-day, 50-day, and 100-day simple moving averages. These averages are 0.094, 0.16, and 0.41 respectively. This confirms a strong bearish trend over the past several weeks and months. When a stock remains under these key averages, it suggests that the selling pressure is not just a short-term event, but part of a larger, ongoing decline. Looking at the long-term picture, VIVK's price is significantly below its 200-day simple moving average, which stands at $1.24. This is a clear sign of a severe long-term downtrend. When a stock trades this far below its long-term average, it often means that the company has faced persistent challenges and that investor confidence has eroded over time. This long-term weakness is a major red flag for anyone considering a long-term investment. Average Directional Index, or ADX, measures the strength of a trend. For VIVK, the AX14 is at a very high 56.13, indicating an extremely strong trend. The negative directional indicator, or DI, is much higher than the positive plus DI, confirming that the downtrend is not only strong but also dominant. This means that the bearish momentum is unlikely to reverse quickly. Relative Strength Index, or RSI, is a momentum indicator that helps identify overbought or oversold conditions. VIVK's RSI 14 is at 23.59, which is deep in the oversold territory. This suggests that selling pressure has been excessive, and while it could mean a short-term bounce is possible, it also highlights just how negative the sentiment is around this stock right now. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD, is another key momentum indicator. For VIVK, the MACD is highly negative at and sits below its signal line at -0.016. This confirms that the bearish momentum is strong and that the stock is likely to remain under pressure unless there's a significant change in market sentiment. Stochastic oscillator is another tool used to gauge momentum and overbought or oversold conditions. For VIVK, both the K and D values are at 0, which is extremely rare and signals a deep oversold condition. This means that the stock has been heavily sold off, and while a technical bounce is possible, the overall trend remains negative. Volatility is a key factor for traders, and VIVK's average true range, or ATR 14, is at 0.009. Given the stock's low price, this is considered high volatility. High volatility can mean larger price swings, which increases both the risk and potential reward for traders. It's important to keep this in mind when considering any position in VIVK. Bollinger Bands help traders identify volatility and potential support or resistance levels. VIVK's price is currently trading near the lower Bollinger Band at 0.054. The bands are relatively wide, reflecting the high volatility. Sometimes, the lower band can act as a support level, but in a strong downtrend it may not hold for long. Volume is a crucial indicator of market activity. Recently, VIVK has seen high trading volume, which suggests that there is strong selling pressure. High volume during a downtrend often means that many investors are exiting their positions, further fueling the decline. On-balance volume, or OBV, is a technical indicator that uses volume flow to predict price changes. For VIVK, the OBV is in a steep decline, which confirms that the selling pressure is dominant. When OBV drops sharply, it usually means that more volume is associated with downward price moves, reinforcing the bearish outlook. Money Flow Index, or MFI, combines price and volume data to measure buying and selling pressure. VIVK's MFI is at 26.41, which is approaching the oversold zone. This indicates that money is flowing out of the stock and the selling pressure remains high. A low MFI often signals that a stock is under heavy distribution. Support levels are important for identifying where a stock might find buying interest. For VIVK, the immediate support is at the 52-week low of 0.05. This level could act as a floor, but in a strong downtrend, support levels can be broken easily. Traders should watch this level closely for any signs of stabilization. Resistance levels indicate where selling pressure might increase. For VIVK, key resistance levels are at the 10-day SMA 0.069, the 20-day SMA 0.094, and the 52-week high of $3.50. These levels represent potential barriers to any upward movement, and breaking through them would require significant buying interest. 52-week range for VIVK is $0.05 to $3.50. Currently, the stock is trading at just 0.29% of its 52-week high, which puts it at the very low end of its range. This highlights just how much value the stock has lost over the past year and underscores the severity of its decline. VIVK's daily return is currently minus 6.25%. This negative return is another sign of the ongoing selling pressure and the lack of positive momentum. Daily returns like this can quickly erode investor confidence and make it difficult for the stock to attract new buyers. The overall technical score for VIVK is 5.41, which is classified as strong bearish. This score reflects the combined impact of all the technical indicators we've discussed so far. It's a clear signal that the stock is in a very weak position from a technical perspective. Sentiment around VIVK is extremely bearish. The combination of a strong downtrend, oversold technical indicators, and high volatility has created a negative outlook. Most traders and investors are likely to view this stock as highly speculative and risky at this stage. Despite the overwhelmingly negative outlook, there is a possibility of a short-term bounce due to the extreme oversold conditions. Sometimes, when a stock becomes deeply oversold, bargain hunters step in and push the price up temporarily. However, such bounces are often short-lived in the face of a strong downtrend. VIVK is suitable only for high-risk speculators. The technical indicators, price action, and volume trends all point to a stock that is under significant pressure. Anyone considering an investment should be prepared for the possibility of further losses and high volatility. Penny stock is typically defined as a stock trading below $5 per share, often with low market capitalization and high volatility. VIVK fits this definition perfectly, trading at just 0.06. Penny stocks can offer big rewards, but they also come with significant risks, including low liquidity and high price swings. Downtrend occurs when a stock's price consistently makes lower highs and lower lows. For VIVK, this pattern is clear across all timeframes. Downtrends are often reinforced by negative technical indicators and high selling volume, making it difficult for the stock to recover without a major shift in sentiment. Moving averages smooth out price data to help identify trends. VIVK's price is below all key moving averages, which is a strong bearish signal. Traders often use these averages to gauge the strength and direction of a trend, and in this case, the message is clear: the trend is down. Volume measures the number of shares traded and can signal the strength of a price move. High volume during a decline, as seen with VIVK, usually means that the selling is broad-based and not just the result of a few large trades. This adds weight to the bearish case. Oversold conditions occur when technical indicators like RSI and stochastic reach very low levels. For VIVK, both are deep in oversold territory. While this can sometimes lead to a short-term bounce, it's not a guarantee of a sustained recovery, especially in a strong downtrend. High volatility can create opportunities for quick gains, but it also increases the risk of large losses. VIVK's high ATR and wide Bollinger Bands mean that price swings can be sudden and severe. This is something all traders should consider before entering a position. Recap: VIVK is showing a strong bearish trend across all major technical indicators: moving averages, ADX, RSI, MACD, stochastic, ATR, OBV, and MFI. The stock is trading near its 52-week low with high volatility and strong selling pressure. These factors combine to create a highly risky environment for investors. Conclusion: Vivakor Inc. is facing significant technical challenges. The stock is in a strong downtrend, with all major indicators pointing to continued weakness. While there may be brief periods of relief due to oversold conditions, the overall outlook remains highly negative. VIVK is best suited for high-risk speculators who are prepared for the possibility of further declines. Always do your own research and consider your risk tolerance before making any investment decision.